You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. He's got him down. This could be it.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon Arrow.
Narrowly escaping there. Countering each other again and again. Trampling the opposition.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Evans is getting picked apart right now.
Javon Evans may have come into this match unafraid, but that fearlessness has landed him in a very bad position here. Mistakes were clearly made by the young OG.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose.
The end for Evans looking inevitable here. He has a hold of Javon. In defeat. Evans on his last breath. Flying. Big splash. And staying with it into the cover.
2 count. And that will end it.
Here is your winner, Chris
Yeah, now we're talking. WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And the winner from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. Wait a minute. A cleverly laid ambush.
And he slides him back to the mat. Come on, clearly not ready yet.
This is WWE, Cole. You always have to be...
Watch out! Ooh! And we're getting dangerously close to the referee calling the
Liftoff!
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Superstars in the ring, and the referee officially starts the match.
Well, this is the way we're starting, Cole. I think the WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder.
Making the climb to the top rope. There it is. Reverse.
Here we go.
Missile drop kick. Seems like an easy question with an obvious answer, but Corey, what does Roman Reigns need to do here to get the win?
Oh, you're right, Cole. That is easy. One word, dominate. It's what Roman does best. Few opponents can withstand Roman Reigns' full power. The Tribal Chief has it cinched in. And the Tribal Chief looking to put his opponent to sleep. Cravat sleeper, hold a play.
And does DDT. Yes, he counters. I can't believe he got out of that. On a reverse DDT. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Roman's on the wrong side of the incoming. Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client.
And he powers out.
He really thought that was it. Good decision by the ref, clearing the ring like that. Apparently, this match needed a mud hole, and a mud hole is being stopped. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Super kick!
Tuning up the band. It is time.
Sweet chin music.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
You guys take requests. We're tuning up the band.
Sweet chin music.
Leaves him staring at the lights.
And the cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
Reigns kicks out at 2 9/10. The Tribal Chief stays alive.
And you can sense.
Watch out. Body on body.
Wow.
Precision offense into the pin. This could be it.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, Chris Danger.
A somewhat shocking loss for Roman Reigns.
The thing about Roman Reigns is he won't let this be the end of things. He'll come back somehow stronger and twice as determined. We are about to see something.
And we have a non-title bout here where we have a competent champion who knows the title is going nowhere tonight.
Yeah, Cole, but it shouldn't mean he can take this match lightly. A takeoff! Flash! Massive! Leg drop!
What are they doing here? Oh, a little fake out, and then a kick to the face. How humiliating.
The disrespect can be tasted in their sky high.
What a frog splash.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Effective counter. Ah, jeez.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
And that has to bring Eric down a peg.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Corey, what's the strategy for taking on a deceptively quick big man like Eric?
Well, Cole, you obviously can't rely on outpacing him. Instead, you need to let Eric wear himself out until he begins to slow down. Then you go in for the kill.
To the top rope and to the cutter. Amazing. Here comes a stomp, perhaps.
A kick to the face. How humiliating. Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
Caught with that forearm.
An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
Yeah, Eric's worn himself out here, and now he's extremely...
Double foot stomp. No way. Again? Soaring. Double stomp.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
To the sky.
Explodes through the chest with the stomp.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off. To the top rope and to the cutter. Amazing. Cover.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Uh-oh, in the clutches.
He's in a bad position. He gives in and taps out.
The WWE Universe just exploded! An open challenge?
Who's gonna step up? Everybody show some respect for the Don.
And his opponent, representing
And this man with perhaps a make-or-break match here tonight.
He wins against the champ, he writes his own ticket. He loses, he may well go back to the drawing board.
No two ways about it. It's put up or shut up for this challenger tonight.
And I'm sure Tony D'Angelo is already scheming his way to victory here.
Saxton, he just wants to provide for his family. If he has to scheme to do so, then so be it. The Don does what he has to do in order to get the job done. And that's just the way it is.
Oh, he flips that around.
All tied up now.
Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
Ooh, that'll wake you up. There was no respect for D'Angelo with that move.
Yeah, but he's not in the danger zone yet.
Looks to take control with the waistlock.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
There's the takedown. Stomping. Ouch.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Cross body. Look out.
What a cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Corey, what's the game plan when facing off against Tony D'Angelo?
Approach with caution, Cole. Tony D
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God.
How much longer can this really go on?
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Super kick.
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Swing champion. Tuning up the band. It is swing champ music.
That's it. It's done.
Into the cover. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
here is your winner, Chris Danger.
Tony D'Angelo denied victory here.
Things are about to get good. A man who has discovered his new family.
Rowan lumbering to the ring with his deliberate, creepy walk.
Oh, look out!
What a cowardly attack.
Oh, come on, Cole, lighten up.
Jump-starting the action here.
This isn't very sportsmanlike.
Oh, give me a break, Saxton.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And heading up top.
Look out!
Oh, missile drop kick. And the referee is motioning for these superstars to get into the ring where this match belongs.
I'm not sure there's any reasoning with them at this point.
And now this match has officially begun.
I'm not even sure the word official is in their vocabulary at this point.
Oh, look out!
What a frog splash.
Right into the pin.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Eric Rowan has always seemed to have a chip on his shoulder. Is that going to be an issue for him here tonight, Corey?
Sure, Cole. You would be too if you were dismissed and discarded. But this is a new form of Rowan, possibly his best yet. He's turned that chip on his shoulder. Launching.
Body on body. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
He's able to kick out before two.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Going shot for shot, blow for blow. Rowan wasting no motion on the counter.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
A warning and a challenge from Rowan.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here. Bang! Counters to gain the advantage.
Kick to the stomach. Oh, look out. It's on now.
A reversal. Well scouted.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Oh, big boot drives into the floor.
Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what.
From way up. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band. Sweet chin music.
Will Rowan
Makes
recover?
the cover. And now about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Chris.
Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Ivar, representing the War Raiders from Cleveland, Ohio. 147 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions,
Hey! He's a man on a mission, Cole.
Not going to wait for the bell in this one.
I can't believe this is happening.
Looks like the referee is getting frustrated, trying to get them to bring it to the ring.
To the sky!
Whoa, look out!
I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Referee signals to the bell, and we are finally underway.
These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen.
A kick to the face. How humiliating. That's going to fire you up with anger.
Soaring.
Frog splash! Corey, what's the strategy for taking on a deceptively quick big man like Eric?
Well, Cole, you obviously can't rely on outpacing him. Instead, you need to let Eric wear himself out until he begins to slow down. Then you go in for the kill.
Reverse DDT. And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Yeah, Eric's worn himself out here, and now he's extremely vulnerable.
Ooh. These attacks are starting to impact him.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up.
Beautiful.
Might sneak one. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
What are they doing here? Oh, a little fake out.
Oh, no, just a little disrespect.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Super kick. And now Eric is bleeding.
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Sweet chin music.
Eric looks out of it.
Looking for the pin. And the victory.
here is your winner, Chris Danger.
With a loss like this, Eric has to reevaluate his battle plan.
Not the usual dominance we're used to seeing from Eric. He's got to
Whoa!
Suicide dive!
Boom!
The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Nice takedown. Legs are...
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here.
Here we go!
Suicide dive.
We could be close to the end of the line for Ivar.
Opponent draped over their shoulders.
Death Valley Driver.
And here comes one of my favorites.
It is time for the Don to...
And Tony D'Angelo is a superstar looking to build a legacy here in WWE, looking to build an empire for himself and his family by any means necessary.
You got to admire a man with ambition like Tony D. A legitimate businessman who started small. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Manages to reverse it.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Getting out of harm's way.
Super kick to the face.
Senton connects.
Taking off from the ropes. Corey, what's the game plan when facing off against Tony D'Angelo?
Approach with caution, Cole. Tony D isn't just a legitimate businessman. He was an all-American collegiate wrestler. You have to wrestle a smart match and not try and beat Tony at his own game.
Kick to the gut.
Match back and forth, now whipped into the corner. And gonna try for a splash here. Oh no, the ref's down.
Oh no. And a steel chair has been introduced.
Hey, they had that planned, no doubt about it.
A disgusting display of dirty tactics.
Kick to the gut. Grabbing something out of their trunk. Oh my God. Never saw it coming. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Ah, stops to the legs.
Oof.
Man, earth-shattering. Big elbow. Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Wicked knee lift. I don't think there's any love lost here.
Certainly seems that tensions are rising, Michael.
I have a feeling we're only seeing the beginning, Byron. Crank in the head. Shoulders down, cover. Stops the count before it, too.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Oh, look at this. Just crank in the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, ouch.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Stomping down.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
Can he put it away? No, he kicks out.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Oh, using the knee. Bang! Vicious boot.
And
Uh-oh.
Vicious right forearm. Brace up their opponent, crossing the legs into a Samoan driver.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
yeah, blast off.
Look out below!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.